Welcome to the nightly vid. We're going to try and make her a quick SPY. I just want to show you and just help you be aware. Right? When you look at a daily chart, it's just been grinding up. This is a 2-day. We go to a daily. Now it's just grinding up. Right? Doesn't mean it has to come in. However, we had the gap up, 2 up in red. So looking at SPY could become the PMG down into all these guys tomorrow. And then maybe it reclaims this 3, which takes this out, which reclaims this 3 and takes this out. And then you have a bigger problem. So just be aware of that, right? We have been just grinding up and we like to see them triangle out first. So this would be the tight stop guys here. If we take those guys out and reclaim, then we could just keep going back up. That'd be a preferred. But we'll just be aware of that little profit taking. And a 2-day chart, you know, brings it into more perspective, right? That being said, Qs will be a 3, 2 up and red. We'll see on the 60 basis. This is what we're working with right now. And you got some sub triangles in there like such. So we'll see if we can get out of that, make something happen. Dow Jones, you see also 2 up and slightly red. Here's the broadening formation in the Dow Jones. So we'll see what comes of that, right? At minimum, we just want to see some triangle out so we can actually get them going again. Because in order to make them go up, you need to go down and then rip, right? So we need that first. IWM 3. So outside bar, that's a broadening formation for sure. So we're like a 15-minute. You're going to see really clear, right? It started yesterday. Highs, lows, new highs, failure, lower highs, lower lows. Here's your triangle. So can you get outside of that? IWM. That being said, as far as tickers, I'm going to give you my focus for tomorrow. DIX. This could be the trade of the week. If we go 2-2 below here, 183.38. Pivot machine gun, all these guys. Be a potential 5% move tomorrow. TMO. This goes shooter PMG, same thing. That could be a very nice move. Below this, 413.24. You got all this PMG down into here and equal lows. I know a lot of people would be marking that out. So you got everything you want, right? Equal lows and the PMG. If we then take a look at the inside days, CEG would be the PMG inside bar to the downside. And I promise they're not all bearish setups. And then Twillo, see the inside bar, potential PMG to the downside, Twillo. Outside of that, we will see app, which is a high ATR name, inside day. So either side of that gets our attention. Carvana, which is a high ATR name, inside day. So either side of that gets our attention. Still an inside week Carvana, so just more likely to rev strat. Be aware of it. HIMS, the 131. Still an inside week, so more likely to rev strat. We got our levels of reclaim here. So you don't have to trade this here. You can mark these levels out. If they break up, you could try and go after it, but we'd prefer they go down and then up for the rev strat of these guys. We will have Okta, which was a gapper recently, the inside day momentum shooter, to confirm the 3122 rev strat month. So if anything's going down this month, Okta would be a good bet. You'll then have Google in the tech inside day. So if we're going to see the Qs 2-2 reversal, if we're going to see tech go 2-2 reversal, 3-2-2, Google's inside day, so it's weaker. So we'll see. And then the last one in there would be your 3-2-2s. So if the market is firm, Snow went 6 pennies lower and then 3-2-2 up above this. 2-10-13 gets your attention. CCK, full time firm continuity, 3-2-2 above this. 169 cents gets your attention. I'm not sure about the spreads there. And then there is some like Iran stuff going on. I have no idea, but energy's blasting off to the highs. We're going to keep our eyes on those and see how that news with the Iran strikes and stuff ends up going. If we look at US oil, you can see they blasted them out today. And if we look at the month, we talked about this with, you know, the oil, specifically OIH and stuff. The inside month up above this stuff for 1 month, they're trying to bring them through all these guys. And then we'll see if it continues to confirm or negate. At this point, 3 reclaim of the 3 here on the quarterly oil. And where's that trying to go? Rev strat, all this stuff. So back through the range. So we definitely want to have our eyes on oil. I personally have a position in OIH, and we'll see, as the other ones pick up, if XOP can get going, you'll see this monthly just recently broke. So anytime we're above 128.32, we want to be aware of that. Then XLE, just, I'm not sure, just a penny below last month's high. So anytime we're above 86.45, we want to know about those energies. And uraniums and stuff, they're already gunning. So we'll see if that can keep going. But that's all I've got for your nightly vid. If you're skipping to the end, here is your summary. Adios, everyone. Have a good rest of your day or morning or night whenever you're watching this. Adios.